guys, my brother just brought me a jar time. Baby queen! Oh my gosh, okay. I'm about to devour this tea. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Areejz and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Next week, I'm going back to uni. It's a new semester, so I am prepping this week. It's very stressful, but I thought that I'd show you guys how I get ready for my new semester at uni, especially now that everything is online, because at the moment New South Wales is still in a lockdown, unfortunately. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I get ready for online uni. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss when I upload. Also leave a comment. Are you currently at uni? If so, what are you studying? And what is your favorite thing about university? If you're not currently studying, have you graduated? Or do you plan on studying? I really want to know. Also remember to follow me on all of my social medias. Links will be in the description down below. Okay, so let's get into the video. So the first thing that I got for my back to uni haul thing is, I actually got it yesterday, but it's this really cute, pretty pink case from Amazon for your ASMR. So it's a really pretty pink case. It comes in like so many different colors, and it was only like $20 or $21. I'll leave the link in the description bar below. So what it came with is the case, of course, so the front and the back, but it also came with this pretty little keyboard cover. Yeah, so I have a MacBook Pro 13 inches with the touch bar, but the really cool thing about this package from Amazon is that it also comes with another ASMR, plastic ASMR. It also came with another keyboard cover, but this one is for the MacBook Pros without the touch bar. So you could always just give it to a friend or a family member if they have that one. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And it also came with the cutest little pouch. I guess that you could use this if you're like traveling with your laptop and maybe you have an external mouse. You could always just put that in this bag. It's pretty cute. If you guys are looking to order this specific case online, I will leave the link to my model down below. But if you guys don't know the model of your laptop, but you're still looking for this case, you can easily find it at the back of your laptop. Oopsies. So if I take off my case, the model number will be written right there. So yeah, and I think it's really important that when you do look for like technology stuff online, like online shopping, make sure you type in your model number, because if you just type in like MacBook Pro 13 inches, the case may come, but it may not fit your laptop, so just keep that in mind. I also recently ordered another screen for my online uni setup, but unfortunately it hasn't come yet. But when it does come, I'll be sure to make an unboxing video. I think that will be really exciting. And I think that when it comes to studying online, it is always really helpful to have a second screen. Last semester I had 2 classes online, and I mean, I was using my laptop and that was fine. It was okay, but it is always a little bit easier with a second screen. If you guys are looking to get a second screen, but something that is a little bit more compact that you can travel with, I was using my iPad last semester. It was really helpful for doing like my readings especially, or when I would be at uni, I would like watch the lectures on my iPad and then take the notes on my laptop. The only reason that I decided to get a bigger screen for at home this semester is because, well, first of all, I have 2 classes online, and because we're currently in a lockdown, it seems as though my 3rd class, because I do 3 classes every semester, it seems as though my 3rd class will also be pushed online, and I just figured that since I am going to be at home all the time, it'll just make it a lot easier. So although it might be easier, by no means do you need it. It isn't necessarily a necessity. It's more of a want, but I can say that it definitely does make things a little bit easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go onto Allocate, which is how we allocate our classes and everything. And I'm just going to download my timetable. So I already allocated all my classes for the semester. I just need to download this timetable. Once I download my timetable, it all comes up on my actual iCloud timetable. So I have Investigating for Change, culture plugged and unplugged, and then my media writing. Now that I have all of my classes in my timetable on my calendar, I'm going to go onto Canvas. That's what we use at my uni. And I'm just going to be downloading all of the subject outlines for each of my classes this semester. Okay, so now that I have all of my subject outlines in my uni folder, I'm just going to go through them and I'm getting all the dates for my assignments that I need to do. And I love using the Stickies app that comes on the MacBook Pro and on the MacBook Air. I find them really helpful. I always just put the stickies in the corner of my screen and I write, like I have a sticky for each subject and I'll do like the to-dos. So any readings for that week, and then I'll also have all of my assignments. So if it's week 6 and I see that I have assignment coming up in week 8, babe, maybe it's time to start it. Maybe it's time to start it. So I'm just gonna do that now. Also, so my degree is entirely assignment based. So I don't actually do any exams, and whenever I tell people this, like that, they're always like, wow, like you're so lucky, like no exams. I guess I am lucky until it gets to writing an ethnographic report in like 6 weeks. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like maybe exams are a little bit better because, like, you know, you study and then there's like that stress for the 2 or 3 hours that you're in the exam room. Whereas with assignments, it's like this ongoing stress. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, so yeah, my degree is entirely assignment based, so I mean, I guess there are perks. Okay, so now that I've written all of my assignments on my little sticky so I know when they're happening, I'm now going to be making my notebooks. So I personally use OneNote. I think it's by Microsoft, yeah. So it's by Microsoft, and it's basically like having a notebook, but obviously digital. A lot of people have their own methods. Some people use Pages, which comes on the MacBook Airs and MacBook Pros. Some people use Word. I've seen people use Google Docs. At the end of the day, it's really what you find easiest. I've always found that OneNote is just good for me because, like I said, it is like a notebook. You can separate each semester and then each subject can have its own page as well. But at the end of the day, it's really what you're most comfortable using. Normally now I would print out my syllabus, but unfortunately my uni gave me a syllabus from April 2019, so it doesn't have the correct dates in it. So when they send the updated syllabi, I will be printing out that one. I always like having the digital syllabus on my laptop so that it's quick and like I can access it. But I also like having a physical copy so that when I'm writing my essays or I'm doing my reports, as I'm writing it, I can easily just look down and be like, okay, this is where I'm getting the marks. This is how much it's worth. Now I'm going to do something a little bit more fun, and I always look forward to this because I always like update it. I'm going to be making a study playlist. Okay, but actually it doesn't sound that fun when I say it out loud, but it kind of is. I love study playlists, you know, my lo-fi hip-hop vibes. If you know, you know. But yeah, I'm going to be working on my study playlist for the semester. So when I'm writing my essays and stuff, I just put on this playlist. It's really chill. Just like, kind of like white noise, just ambiance music, you know? Yeah, that's what I love. That's about all that I do, but I thought that I'd give you guys some tips for, you know, just dealing with online uni, because it can be pretty stressful, especially if it is your first year at uni. I can imagine like it would be so stressful. So I have some tips that I want to share with you guys. The first tip that I have, which I really dislike the fact that it's a tip, but it is so helpful, is to actually do your readings. Everyone says this, everyone's like, make sure you do your readings. But seriously, make sure you do your readings. It will really help you get a better understanding of not only the lecture, but the classes and the content. And like, if you're sitting in class and you've done your reading and someone says an opinion, then you'll be able to understand on a deeper scale. Obviously, I guess it does depend on your degree. Personally, I found that that is what really helps me. I'm studying political science, but especially when it comes to political science, do your readings. Just do them, suck it up. I don't care if you don't care about liberalism. Do it. My next tip for online studying and online uni would be to have a designated study space, whether it's a desk in your room or at the kitchen table, just any place where you go and that is where you study. I found that having a specific place where I study really helps set the tone of, okay, I'm here and I'm going to do my work. It really just kind of helps create that vibe, and it just also helps me be a little bit more productive. If you can't necessarily have a designated study space, that's also okay. This other tip will also really help you out, but this tip is also for everyone in general. Have a designated study time. So for instance, every day at 7:30 p.m, I'm going to study for an hour or an hour and a half or half an hour, whatever you want. But have a specific study time, set an alarm for it so that it kind of builds that habit, and that every day at 7:30 you know, okay, it's time for me to study. And again, it kind of creates a schedule, it develops a schedule, and it also just gives you that vibe of, okay, it's 7:30, I'm going to put my head down, study for an hour, and then after this I can go scroll on TikTok for 3 hours and just chill, you know? My last tip for online uni and online studying is to actually join societies at your university. Personally, I am part of 3 societies, yes. But yeah, they're really good if you want to make more friends and just kind of like socialize, and also kind of like be a part of that more traditional university experience, you know. But yeah, I love societies. I think they're super helpful, and especially during this time. A lot of my societies have been doing online events, so we have like trivia nights on Zoom, themed nights where you have to come like dressed up. Like, we just do a bunch of fun stuff, and it's all online. But I think that when you are at home, it is also a really good way to just kind of socialize and meet different people who are studying the same thing you're doing, or studying things within your degree. And then hopefully one day when we can all hopefully go back to uni properly, like on campus, then you'll already know people. And I know it might sound weird to say join a society considering everyone is at home at the moment, or majority of people are, but again, it is a really good way to just expand your social circle, meet people, make new connections, even if it is over Zoom or over FaceTime at the moment. It's just a really good way to make more friends. So this video is probably a little bit of a shorter one, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope that all these tips are really helpful and that you maybe take on something that I do for uni. Yeah, remember to like, share, subscribe, and also leave a comment and let me know for my questions earlier. Like, tell me, like, are you at uni? What are you studying? What is your favorite thing about uni? Or if you're not at uni anymore, what did you study? Or if you haven't gone to uni, are you interested in going to uni? What are you like looking to study? Let me know. Also remember to follow all of my social medias. Everything will be linked in the description bar below. My Amazon case will be linked in the description bar below, and so will my study playlist. It'll be in my link tree. I hope you guys really love this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!